Hi, the thought form that I'll be doing today is bullying. Have you ever witnessed bullying at school? Yes. If so, what have I witnessed? I just witnessed a kid get picked on because of the shoes he wore. What might what might stop bystanders from intervening if they observe bullying? Um, I would say just the fact that they're scared that the bullier would start bullying them, so they're afraid for themselves. But also, it could just be because they like minding their business. Do you feel like schools need to do more about bullying? Yes, I feel like there needs to be a harsher punishment, like besides detention, like maybe suspension because it goes on their record and it could affect them in the long term rather than something so short term. And with detentions, they could start bullying them as soon as they come from detention, so it wouldn't really have a big impact on them. What more could be done? Suspension and getting their parent involved. If a parent knows how their child is acting at school, I feel like it would change. The bullying would stop. What do you think is worse, face-to-face bullying or cyberbullying? It just depends because cyberbullying, I feel like it depends on the circumstances, but they're both bad. So I'll give them a 50-50 because a face-to-face could get physical. As for cyberbullying, like I feel like face-to-face bullying is harsher or worse because it might get physical. The person might spit on them, hit them, slap them, etc. As for cyberbullying, you just have mean messages that could lead to suicide. So I wouldn't really say cyberbullying is as bad as face-to-face bullying. What can the parents do to curb bullying? I feel like taking away all resources from the child would stop bullying potentially. Like, and if it was, for instance, shoes, the parent could like take away all their shoes and get them a nasty pair of shoes so they wear that pair of shoes so they can be bullied on back. Do you think the problem with bullying is getting worse or better? I can't really say because I don't experience it in a day-to-day life, so I'm not sure. But I'm sure it's getting better with kids speaking out now, telling people what's happening to them, and I feel like teens nowadays are confiding in others for help rather than the teens back in the days. If a person tells someone something like you are so ugly that you should kill yourself, and the person does in fact commit suicide, how much is the blame on the person who made the comment have? I feel like it's definitely their fault because you don't just walk around telling someone that. And with teens nowadays are more suicidal, so I feel like it should definitely be their fault and they should definitely face consequences. Should they partially be responsible for the death of the individual? I believe they should solely be responsible because the person could have been like struggling with depression or whatever, and that could have been their last straw that actually made them. So that's why I feel like that. Should they or their parents face legal consequences? Yes, indeed. They should. They should definitely be responsible for the death since it was their doing, them saying something to the other individual to cause them to commit suicide. Yeah, that's all I have on bullying today. Thank you.